Good afternoon. This is Joe Pryor with the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, a part of Redbud Realty and Associates. It's August 27th today, and I want to talk a little bit about probably the biggest hidden secret in the economy today, and that is the city of Oklahoma City. Now, Oklahoma City is not exactly one of those urban areas that is talked about all the time. It's not New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, any type of a city like that. But what it is just about the most economically stable city in the United States at this time. And this starts with a report that came out last week that according to government statistics, only 2 states in the United States in the last year did not depreciate in value in its housing industry. One was North Dakota and one was Oklahoma. 48 other states actually lost value in the last year. Now, this is not double-digit appreciation, but at this point, if we look at year by year since 2007 in Oklahoma, then what we see is a state that has not lost any housing value overall. And that basically means, sure, there's a few areas that haven't done as well as they should, but there's also areas that are appreciating at a decent 3, 4, 5% clip. So having a housing market that is stable is crucial to any economic recovery. In fact, the United States is not going to have a robust economic recovery unless the housing industry comes back. So Oklahoma City and Oklahoma in general has that going for itself. Now, second of all, just taking Oklahoma City, the number of things that have been said in a positive fashion about Oklahoma City in the last year are pretty strong. Number one, of cities over 1 million in population, what we call a metro area, Oklahoma City is about 1.2 million, we are the lowest unemployment in the United States. Not only are we the lowest unemployment, but we also have the greatest increase in per capita income. Now, that's also very, very important because you can kind of say, well, we got low unemployment, but it's basically populated by very low-paying jobs. And so if we're talking about the rise in personal income being number one, then that is showing us that Oklahoma City is getting the right kind of jobs and also the kind of jobs that create other jobs. Those low-paying jobs don't create other jobs. High-paying jobs in certain areas create the service industry. And so one job can create 4 more. Now let me give you a couple of other number ones that I think that are important about Oklahoma City. We are number 1 in the cost of living. In other words, the lowest cost of living of all cities in the United States, over 1 million. We are also considered the number 1 city if you're an entrepreneur, small business person, to start a new business. And so we have a business model here that is very, very strong. We have consumers that are consuming. So all these point out to the fact that if you want a job, and you want a job in a good area, and you want the lowest cost of living in a major city, and the amenities of a major city, Oklahoma City is the place to come. If you're here and you want to buy a home, then you have market stability, and you can buy a home. And we know that every home that's sold creates other jobs and creates money spent in the economy, and that is one of the major sectors of our economy, which is the housing industry. We also know that if you're an investor and you want to buy investment property somewhere, you may want to buy in Oklahoma City. Just saw an article about Las Vegas, and the article was about tearing down a large high-rise that was going to have condos in it that isn't finished. The reason why they want to tear it down, because right now, high-rise condos in Las Vegas have a 73% vacancy rate. So the prices may look good, but you may not be able to rent it. In Oklahoma City, if you're an investor, we're dealing with about a 1 to 3% vacancy rate overall in our market. So it is a great place to invest in real estate. Well, that's my update on Oklahoma City. Now, in the future weeks, I'm going to be doing more of these. I'm going to get a bit more specific and not, kind of paint everything with a broad brush, but I think that is a great place to start, to let you know that the word should get out that Oklahoma City should be your destination city for work, for investment, or to buy a home. This is Joe Pryor with the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values with the speed of technology.